Hi everybody, this is Dale. Welcome to my channel, Not Too Shabby Chic. I have finished my once a year Christmas journal because they take me so long, but this year I actually finished it before Christmas, and it is a Christmas journal, and it is about gingerbread men or gingerbread. It has Santa Claus and other things too, but I just love the tassel and the cover, and we will get with it. I just tied it with this soft tulle, or I'm not sure what you call this, because it was fluffy and soft and I liked it. So we'll put that to the side. The cover, I pieced together some Christmas fabric and sewed it on the sewing machine and made like patchwork, and then I cut out all of these gingerbread people out of some fabric I got at an estate sale here, and I slow stitched them on by hand. See the stitching onto the cover. And then also at a yard sale, I got these little gingerbread people, and I just had to include them on the cover. He's got a choo-choo train, he's got a star, and the tassel is just held on with this bulldog clip, and I used this trim I got at Dollar General, I believe, and I bought 3 packs of it and loved it and wanted to use it for a tassel. And then these were from the yard sale and loved them and had to include them. So that's the Christmas tassel. So I'm going to put that up here. We'll get started. As you can see, it's quite the gator mouth. I can't seem to not do that. I thought with the way I did this one, I could stop myself. This is an altered book, and it's the first time I've ever done an altered book, and I did learn a few lessons in the making. Don't use thick cardstock on your pages, which is what I did, and that made it too fluffy. So the next one I will use regular copy paper or thinner paper so that it won't fluff it up, because I had to try to keep my decorating as flat as possible, because even with just the cardstock it made it fluffy. So we'll open the first page, and we have a page here from a digital kit. I believe this page is from a Christmas kit by Sherry Schmear at Studio 28E. I've used lots of different things that I just had in my stash. If I can remember who they're from, I'll say. If not, it is what it is. This is vintage doily that I got from Donna Little, who sells on YouTube. Amazing prices that you can get some vintage doilies and things from her, and this is just gorgeous. And then I took this and cut it out of some fabric I got at a yard sale, and it's got an actual grandma's gingerbread recipe on the front, and I just backed it on red paper so you could journal on the back. Then I have vintage magazine pages of this cranberry pudding with butter sauce, and I thought that looked yummy. And then on the back there's old-fashioned gingerbread with lemon sauce recipe and cran raspberry sorbet. So you have that recipe. And then I just thought this was a beautiful page, and it's how to make scrappy stars. Isn't that cute? And it gives you the directions on how to make these appliques. And then here is Pint-Sized Cottage Gingerbread House. and it tells you how to make that. So those are like, that was like a Christmas ornament. And I have dangles throughout here or there. This is a little jingle bell in green. This is paper digitals. I don't remember where I purchased these from. And I stamped have a jolly holiday here. And then this is a paper ruffle. This is a little drawer. And this is just some cardstock from a paper pack, Christmas paper pack. And I cut out this from a digital kit that I bought, and I don't remember, I apologize, who it is for. It's a little gingerbread man. And this was from cut away from a paper pack, and this was from that same digital kit. You can do a search for gingerbread men, and you can find it. I should have looked it up before I did the video, but I'm running behind. This is just from a scrapbook paper, and this I got from joggles.com. It's Old World Santas, and I just glued him on. Here's a side pocket. This, I believe, is from KB and Friends. Gingerbread cookies and peppermint treat. What's not to love about Christmas sweets? You can journal on the back. And just has a fabric pull here. This side is from Sherry Smear's kit, I think. This is a little Santa head to hold this in place. So this is a little journaling spot, and this is pink sparkly paper I got from Creating with Jovi. And then these are all, this is from a paper pack. I'm going to be fighting to keep in frame. These are cards I got at a thrift store, and this spells Santa, S-A-N-T-A. I had gingerbread, but it was too big, but I made them on the back so that you can journal on the back of the cards. But that's what those are, and I just made this little writing space a little pocket. More journaling space. I got this digital kit online. This too, little gingerbread man I fussy cut, and I had this just a little children's flashcard that says Holly and my wish list for Santa. And this is just from a paper pack. This was a fussy cut out off of a Christmas card, this poinsettia, and this was a Christmas tag I got last year, Merry Christmas. You can journal on the back. This is beautiful paper from a Christmas paper pack, as is this, and this is too, and I just thought it was pretty as is. I didn't add anything to it and put my coffee dyed paper on the back. This is some more from that paper pack that's so pretty. And then this was out of a magazine. I just love the picture of that cardinal, so I put him there. Paper pack. This is from a digital kit. I don't remember who. This is KB and Friends. It's a little journaling card. And the pockets are really tight, so nothing will fall out. There. Eat, drink, and be merry. And this is a vintage page from a magazine of cross-stitch ornaments with a gingerbread man and angel, and I made a big ruffle on the top, and it's backed with red cardstock she could journal on, and I just had it sticking up because I liked it showing from the top. More journaling paper. This I fussy cut out of a children's book, and this was tissue paper, and I included a cabinet card with this sweet little girl who's dressed up for winter. This is from the 1890s, and then this is from KB and Friends, Oh Christmas Tree. Don't want to hide her, she's so cute. This is Christmas bag. This is from Sherry Schmear. So is this. And it's canned apple pie filling recipe. Journaling space on the back. Just a little tuck spot. This is from the paperback. This is from a children's book, and it's The Gingerbread Mouse is the name of the book. And I love some of the images, and she's got her own little gingerbread mouse cookie. And Have a Sweet Holiday was from a paperback, and I just fussy cut out the little gingerbread man and tucked him right in there. And then inside is from a vintage magazine, Gingerbread House and Cookies, Santa's Bake Shop. And it's got a recipe for ginger crinkles that I put on the back from a vintage recipe book. This is fussy cut out of a digital kit, and I don't remember where. A children's flashcard, The Gingerbread Man. And this I had got in Happy Mail and had to include this. It's a beautiful tag. It says Joy. This guy I cut off of a bag last year. I got at Christmas time, and I had to keep him and put him here. Here we have an ornament dangle that looks like a little light bulb. It's sparkly. These I cut out of Christmas cards, these children. And these are some vintage playing cards. Santa Claus drinking some Coca-Cola. And Santa again here, and then there's a Christmas tree. And this was a cut apart. Is she cute? And I did a journaling spot there, and on the back is a Christmas tree. And this is an envelope that I got from TLC Creates Vintage. Paulette has some beautiful images she gives away free, and I just left it so you could journal, or if you want to glue it closed and put something in there, you can. It's a cute little envelope. It's another piece off of that bag. I fussy cut out that deer. I love the primitive looking reindeer. This was I fussy cut off of something. Piece of vintage lace and some Christmas fabric I glued down with a vintage button. Then in here I made a little snow globe. Let me shake it up. You can see the snow. Back it down. And I just thought that was cute, and you can journal on the back if you want. This is from KB and Friends, a journaling card. But I like the little snow globe. Just a tuck spot with, I put another Gingerbread Man card there, and I'm adding this vintage photo I got at an estate sale, and this is Santa and a mom and some kids. They don't look real happy, but it's a vintage photo, and I thought it was adorable, so I'm including that right there. Then this is a piece of vintage doily, and I just fussy cut out some little bits and a gingerbread man and put there. And you've got these cards, snowman, polar bear, and reindeer. You can back these if you want so that you could journal on them. I just left them as they are. And this is a pocket here, and that's from KB and Friends. And this is a vintage doily from Donna Little, and that was from just a paper pack. Cute, cute, cute. I really love this journal. It turned out much better than I expected. This is just from a paper pack, and I fussy cut out some little gingerbread men, like a belly band. This is a cutaway from a paper pack, Treat Yourself, and there's another flashcard, candy cane, and sweet treats for some journaling spots. I fussy cut out a little gingerbread man, and these are stickers. This is from a paper pack, and this is some vintage lace that I put here. And this is a snowflake charm. And then in here we have another flash card that says stocking, another wish list for Santa, and a Christmas tag that you can use on a gift. Vintage lace. This is from Sherry Smears. I want her kids. This is paper pack. I love this paper. This is just a little round paper punch I did, and this is a gift tag you can use. This is a vintage polar bear somebody sent me in Happy Mail. It's a postcard, and it is vintage, and he goes with Christmas. And in here we have a paper ruffle, and again cross stitch pattern. And so Stephanie with coffee paper scissors, I put the whole pattern there, and there's the colors, and you can make these little ornaments. That journal on the back. She likes cross stitch pictures, and I do too. I used to be a cross stitching fiend back in the 80s, and I have none of my cross stitches but I think I've got one to show for it. And like I said, these pockets are tight, and that's just a paper ruffle. Fussy cut little gingerbread man. This is a pretty paper pack. This is out of Sherry Smears kit that I fussy cut out. Paper pack. This is just out of a paper pack, and I made a tuck spot and put a couple of tags you can use for a journaling spot. This is from Sherry Smears kit, and I've got some eyelet here. It's just a paper pack, and I put some snowflake stickers. Little Santa from Sherry's kit. Little Christmas birds. And this gift tag. He sees you when you're peeking. So you can use these on your gifts for Christmas. This is off of this was a gift tag that I fussy cut there and just left that hanging. This is from TLC Creates Vintage. Isn't that pretty? Journaling spot. This was a gift tag. Journaling spot there. Use on a gift. This was from my stash. This is an ink pen I included, and I lost the bottom to it, and I just kind of had it tucked in here. But it comes with the journal. Cutaway Holly Jolly. Another one that says Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And this is from KB and Friends, and I backed it on some thicker cardstock and put some stickers there for journaling. I pulled it out too soon. It comes out of this one. Journaling spot, that's from KB and Friends. Just paper pack and stickers. Some more journaling spot. There's a lot of journaling space in this journal. Then I took a little golden book. Well, it's actually a Whitman book, and I put it in the very center. The whole story of the gingerbread man. So he's in the middle and at the end, but then a gingerbread man is supposed to be eaten. So I just thought that was cute, and I wanted to include it in the journal. So you've got that, the whole story right in the center. This is C for Christmas, and it's little ties and a little button tuck spot. Hat and pan peanut butter fudge recipe from a vintage magazine, and then there's space on the back to write a recipe. That's from KB and Friends. Journaling card. And here's a pretty little angel Christmas ornament dangle. And this is a beautiful page from a digital. It's got "O Come Let Us Adore Him. And then here is Silent Night. And then there's some red lace. Journaling space. This says Joy. These are stickers. More journaling spots. And journaling space, journaling space, journaling space. This was from KB and Friends. And some little pom-pom trim that I've aged to make it, look older. And this is some cute red sequin trim. Here's a tag you can use on a gift. And this is super sweet. It is from a vintage magazine, and it's Annie and Willie's Prayer. 'Twas the eve before Christmas, good night had been said, and Annie and Willie had crept into bed. Anyway, you can read it, and it goes on to the back. It's really cute, and I wanted to include that in this journal. I hear people up and about in my kitchen, so I apologize. Here is a cute paper pack with a little gingerbread man. The Christmas Carol song I included from a vintage music book. And this is a journaling spot with a little sticker. More journaling space, Joy to the World. And these are just little flashcards with a reindeer, a penguin, and a fox. That were cute. This is the Christmas story from John chapter 1. Christ comes to the world, and it's the scripture with a life lesson that you can read about. And I thought I needed to leave that in here. This, I fussy cut out the little gingerbread man. Here's a couple gift tags that you can use. And this is warm up a hot cocoa mix for grown-ups to fix. So it gives you the recipe for cocoa. And then make a list, check it twice. Could be anything like hugs, hats, or talking mice. And that was cute. And we have a tuck spot here. This is from TLC Creates Vintage, I believe. Beautiful card. Journaling space. Another little jingle bell dangle and pom-pom trim. That's from Sherry Schmear. This was out of a book, and I loved it. You open it up, it's like a little gate window. Dear little friends south of North Pole, we're hoping this finds you in fast. Without help from you, Christmas, it seems, might become just a thing of the past. We need more happiness to make the magic that's powered North Pole from the start. How can you help? You don't have to look far. The answer is right in your heart. Spread holiday cheer, give hugs to your family. There's really so much you can do. The more love you share, the more magic you'll make. The elves are all counting on you. Isn't that adorable? I love that poem. This is a fussy cut, again, off that bag that I had, paper pack. And then this is just a cute Christmas card. Happy holidays. And I love the penguins. So you could use it to send out for Christmas or journaling or whatever you want to do. This is The Promise, a Christmas countdown. And you've got, this was from SohoAcademy.com. And day 1, and it gives you a scripture verse for every day of December. This is C is for chimney. May have been from Sherry Schneer, but I don't remember. This is a little snowman charm. And this is a Bible verse, John 13, 3-5. Jesus knew that the Father had given him power over everything, and that he had come from God and was going back to God. So during the meal, Jesus stood up, took off his outer clothing. Taking a towel, he wrapped it around his waist. Then he poured water into a bowl and began to wash the followers' feet, drying them with the towel that was wrapped around him. And we don't think of that as part of the Christmas story, but to me it is, because it shows our Jesus as a servant, that he gave of himself. And Christmas is about giving. And he gave of himself and humbled himself before men. And that's what we should do for one another. This is out of a children's storybook, The Gingerbread Man, but it was a different illustration. And then these, still a journaling card, and another journaling card. Some more scripture, John 13:1. He had always loved those who were his own in the world, and he loved them all the way to the end. And then Psalm 136:1. Give thanks to the Lord because he is good. His love continues forever. And here's a cutaway, Let It Snow, journaling card. This was for a gift card, and I thought it was super cute. You can use it to journal on. And I cut this out of the Gingerbread Mouse story, her little house, home for the holidays. And here's a cute little elf tag with a mushroom. That's a Christmas tag. I think it's so cute. This is from the Gingerbread Mouse, and she's building a little snow mouse with cranberries, and it says Winter Wonderful, and I just fussy cut out the Gingerbread Man and stuck him in there. He was cute. This is an altered paper clip somebody sent me in Happy Mail, and I put it in here. This is from TLC Creates Vintage, and in here I just stuffed lots of little tags you can use on your gifts or in the journal. You're a real treat, have a sweet holiday, holly jolly Christmas, 'tis the season to be jolly, sending you lots of Christmas cheer, have a very cozy Christmas. These were all cut apart from a paper pack. So there you have that. Journaling space, Merry Christmas, and these are from TLC Creates Vintage, holly jolly and cheer, and these are just absolutely gorgeous cards that Paulette did. Christmas tree cutaway, Let It Snow, and a service check. I think that's from TLC Creates Vintage as well. This is a vintage Battenberg heart that I made into a pocket, and little journaling card, and Merry Christmas journaling card. Here's a little Santa charm, and this is from Sherry Schmear's kit. This is a paper pack and more of those flashcards, Gingerbread Man and Gingerbread House. I just love these. You can tell I've sprinkled them throughout, and a little jingle bell. And then here's a little red Christmas truck, Jeremiah 29:11. I have good plans for you, not plans to hurt you. I will give you hope and a future. And Jesus did that when he came to the earth for us, and that's what we celebrate this Christmas. This is a beautiful little bird picture out of a vintage book that I put here, and another cut apart for a journaling spot. This is a vintage Dewey Decimal System book card, and it's La Madonna, about Mary with Michael Alpatov. I guess it was about a Leonardo da Vinci, and it's in a different language, so I can't read it, but it was very fitting for Christmas. This is from a vintage magazine book page, and it says Trim the Tree. And here's a reindeer. My great-granddaughter calls him a rainbow deer. I don't know why, but that's what she calls him, a rainbow deer. This is a vintage card. I think I got this from Pam Van E. And it's the two little deer, mule deer fawns, that I thought was cute in here. And here are a flash card and another from TLC Creates Vintage. It's a tuck spot. This is from just a paper pack. Here's another little cabinet guard. She's all dressed for winter, and it's got her name on the back, Kit Stevenson. So I included that. And this is a vintage quilt postcard. It's red, that matches for Christmas. This is a sleigh charm, or journaling space. And last but not least, this is the back. That vintage doily from Donna Little, and this was something I got from someone, I don't remember who. This is a pretty Christmas card that you can journal in, and this is just a journaling card that's tucked in the back. So that, and then I made this sweet matchbook cover little notebook. Oh Lord, I love the habitation of your house and the place where your glory dwells, Psalm 26:8, and just some different papers in here for journaling that you can keep in your book. I had it in here and it just made it too fat. It's already fat, so see. So the pen, this will come with it, but not in it. So that, my friends, is my Christmas journal. I hope you enjoyed my flip through, and have a very blessed and Merry Christmas, and celebrate the true meaning of Christmas, the birth of Jesus Christ. I love you guys, and I pray you have a blessed holiday season. Bye-bye.